It looks like it's going to be another beautiful day.
Are you crazy? You can't bring wands to school.
I'm Sari Cohen with Hollywood First Look. I've got goosebumps right now because I'm here with R.L. Stine and Seth Grahame-Smith, and we're talking about their new series, Just Beyond. I want to know, what was your favorite book growing up that inspired you to go down this path?
Mine was a book by Ray Bradbury called Something Wicked This Way Comes. It's a very creepy book about a boy in the Midwest who sneaks out of his house at night and goes a couple blocks down to where they're setting up a carnival. And he's fascinated by this carnival and doesn't realize it may be the most evil place on earth.
Well, this is a moment. I'm having a moment right now in front of you, okay? Because, I just reached out to my shelf and I pulled out my favorite book from when I was a kid called Something Wicked This Way Comes.
Oh, come on.
And I swear to you, look, you won't be able to see it, but they asked me years ago if I would write an afterword to the book in this edition, because I had been interviewed before saying this was the book that inspired me the most when I was a kid. So I knew I liked R.L. Stine before.
Wow.
I knew I felt he was a kindred spirit, but
yeah.
I really want to hear from all of you. First of all, what a dream is it to work with R.L. Stine?
Well, I'm so sad I never actually got to meet him, but just the opportunity to be a part of an R.L. Stine / Disney project, it was such a dream come true for me. I've loved R.L. Stine's books since I was a little kid, and I've always wanted to be a part of a Disney project. So this was, I think, the best introduction I could have asked for into the Disney world.
Yeah, I think it was pretty surreal. I mean, I got to meet him, so that was absolutely awesome. And I was kind of like starstruck for a second, but I was like, it's okay. He's just a guy who writes books. Okay, that's all. So it was actually quite fun. I mean, being able to work on something that almost everybody knows the writer of is absolutely amazing. And I mean, I hope it stays on TV for the rest of my life, because that'd be awesome to show my kids.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't personally grow up on R.L. Stine, but I was very aware of him. So it's still very surreal and like a huge honor to be able to help bring his works to life. Because I think everything he's ever done has been extremely iconic. I don't think he's ever had one book. I mean, I might be wrong, but I don't think he's ever had like a flop or anything. I think everything he's done has been very well received and very successful. So just being able to be a part of that is super, super cool. And honestly, still like it hasn't really set into me, I don't think, but definitely very cool.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up reading R.L.'s work. He was a major fundamental part of my love, for horror. He was my first introduction into the genre of horror. And he was also a major part of just me learning how to read. Like, his books were some of the first books that I ever read in elementary school. And so to be a part of Just Beyond now in this moment at 18 years old is like a wild full circle moment. It's kind of like I'm honoring little me. So this is really cool.
Yeah, for me, I was a fan of R.L. Stine and his work too. So I grew up reading his books and watching the Goosebumps show. So to be able to, bring one of his stories to life is an honor.
What do you think audiences are really going to get lost in when they watch this show?
I mean, just the real life scenarios that are going on and the way that we get to have fun with it and in a way that we get to make it a sort of a horror, turn a real life scenario and what people actually go through to a fun story.
Yeah, I hope what people take away from this, like I said, just the hidden messages in each episode. I know that for me, I took a lot away from Ella and what she was going through, as much as I could relate to it as well. And so I just hope that that audiences are able to relate to whatever character that they're watching.
Well, I hope it scares them. I hope it scares young minds. Hope we get a few chills, a few laughs, a few deep shudders maybe. and a lot of entertainment. That's all I care about.
Just Beyond premieres on October 13th on Disney Plus. Don't miss it. I'm Sari Cohen. I'll see you next time.
Trust no one.
Are we cursed? We're not cursed. I'm just different.
We are going to have such a wonderful time together. Yay!
Just Beyond.